Yo, what's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Man, it's good to see you guys joining us here today. I'm very excited to be here, and I just want to thank everybody who is joining here. We have a couple people are joining here, and some of you, I know that you guys will see this video later. So whether you're watching right now or you're gonna watch this later, we're just gonna jump right away and to start this conversation, guys. I'm really excited today to have my brother here and to hear his story, to hear who he is, because maybe some of you guys, you don't know who Kizwalo is, but today you'll find out who is this guy. And I believe that his story will inspire a lot of Africans out there, especially younger generation, because a lot of time we like telling ourselves that, you know, we can't find job, we don't have opportunities. How can I do this and that? But this young man right here that I'm gonna have a conversation with, man, this is the guy that he saw the opportunity, he found opportunity for himself, and he grabbed it. And right now, he's transforming Africa through his platform that he is creating. And this is just the beginning. And you guys, you get to hear from beginning to the end. So let me ask every single one of you right now, please copy this link and share with someone. Share with someone. When you talk about one Africa, we mean all of Africans come together. So if you're here, don't just be alone. You have another friend and you have another friend. Copy this link and share with another friend. Say, hey, we're going to talk about transforming education in Africa. We're going to talk about technology in Africa. How can we use that to take advantage of all the resources, everything that we have here in our continent? Man, we have brilliant mindsets. We have resources. We have everything. Just name it. We have everything in this continent. Have everything in this continent, man. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And the conversation like this, having this conversation with my brother here, I believe that is going to inspire you. It's going to inspire you. It's going to inspire me to be the best version of ourselves, and knowing that everything is possible. Everything is possible. So this conversation for today, I just want to inspire someone out there. And I'm telling you guys, you're not ready for this. You're not ready. Let me just raise a word of prayer a little quick, and then I'll bring my brother in. God, we thank you for today. Thank you for having this opportunity and this conversation with my brother here. Our desire is to see Africa change, is to see Africa transformed, is to see Africans in another different level. So we just pray that you'll give us your wisdom. And as we're having this conversation, I pray that it will transform our people. And not only that, it will inspire us and motivate us that we can do more than what we think or imagine. I give you praise in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you again, please share this link with someone. I'm going to bring my brother in right now, and we're just going to go right away to the conversation. So make sure you are not late for this conversation. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hey, my brother.
Voila.
It's good to see you, man.
Let me be honest with you. I'm touched with the introduction, man. I started crying.
You started get out of here, man. It's really good to see you and to have this conversation with you.
Thank you.
I think what people don't know is that me and you, we just met today for the first time face to face.
Yeah,
for the first time face to face. Yes, we have known each other for a long time. For how long right now? For how long?
Actually, 2-3 years, I guess.
Oh, yeah. And that was the time when, before going there, I think we can start with this. I think I should give you an opportunity to introduce yourself, who you are, where you're from, and a little bit of, historical background of who you are, basically. Well, we can start from there.
Guys, when you get this, when you get this introduction part, that's when you have to, All right, guys. My name is Kizwalo Simbila. What I can say about myself, like I said, I'm an entrepreneur based in technology. I'm a graphic designer because I love graphics, and I love photography for fun. So those are the three things that defines me. I'm a proud Tanzanian. I'm a proud African.
Somebody, that's all we gotta hear. Hashtag proud African.
Whoa,
Change
I'm a
African
proud African, that thing carries everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a CEO of a
Mm-hmm.
company called Schoolbiz Network.
Mm-hmm.
And Schoolbiz Network is a company that impact different people in different markets. And we're based in two areas. We're based in entrepreneurship, and we're based in innovation. So we work much with students and youth because we believe these guys have a lot in mind, fresh blood, fresh from school. They have passion to do a lot of stuff in Africa or all over the world because these are people who are easy to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we have a product called Schoolbiz App. It's an application for the students. It's one of the product that we have, and what it does much, it's an application that bring African students together so that they can learn, so that they can network, so that they can connect one another, chat, create groups, get to know one another, get connected to somebody all over, sharing ideas, whatsoever. So we're trying to get such kind of platform whereby students are free to do whatsoever they want to do with themselves, positive minds, share ideas so they can make the tomorrow. So that's all what we had. And all this started in 2016. I remember it was in the middle of the night when I was sleeping. That's when those such kind of nights uh, they're uh, they're too quiet for the brain to think. You know. So I remember I thought, why don't we have a community of students where they can do whatever they want to do, or help students in different aspects, maybe in scholarships, maybe doing this, getting to know each other, connect somebody from this university to the other university and stuff. So I had such an idea. And I really thank God in 2017, I had my first launch. It was on August 5th, 2017. I launched my first website. That's when I was really, really proud. I said, all right, now I have something for myself once in a while in my lifetime. So, yeah, that was the day that I had my first launch of the website. I remember I really didn't have any money. I didn't have any cash to pay the guys who wanted to do me the website. So I had to think of something. When I asked my parents, hey, I had this idea and this, says, no, these parents, they say, all right, you have to study first. You have to finish the university phase and stuff. So I said, So I had to think something else. If I don't get support from these guys, what can I do? So I had to think of getting 10 people who,
10 people.
who when I sit with them, tell them I need this and I have this idea, this, and I need this money from you. So if I get 10 people, that's when I'll get my first capital to pay these guys to design me a website.
Yeah.
So I think I had to escape this thing that most of the people say that I can't do this because I don't have capital. I can't do this because I don't have money. I didn't have money, but I had something else in mind. How can I get this money? So I had to bring some sort of a number. Maybe if I tell this guy, I'm really sure he can help me something. So that's how I had to collect some money so that I can do this website so that my idea come to reality.
Yeah.
So from then I remember when I had my first website, I was so happy. I was so proud, man. I was so proud of myself. At least I say yes. I really have something for myself. And it kept me pushing, working hard and hard and hard all over. Because when I have something in reality coming up, that means a lot of responsibility come through it. So I remember in 2017, that was my first launch, and that was the days that I had to move from Tanzania to China for school. So my story, I guess, starts from there. When I went to China, what I love when I go to a new place, I really need time to uh, to study the environment, to study the people. That's when I see how can I fit with what I had doing before, the idea that I had, how can I start it in somewhere else? So I remember it was in 2017, I had to learn from the environment that I was in. So 2018, I really didn't do anything about Schoolbiz. I didn't work on anything. It was just like it was half dead because you can't hear anything about Schoolbiz, nothing going on, no posts, no activities, no nothing.
Yeah.
But then another idea arose. I remember I was in the library, it was on holiday, just doing some reading and stuff. That's when I got an idea on why can I have a platform for the students whereby they're free to talk, express themselves, connect. Because, in China, we have a lot of international students, but we really need to get connected together. Maybe hearing them out. People have stories, people do stuffs, but they're not heard. People have ideas, but they don't know where can they be free to talk. That's when I had another idea of creating such kind of platform, and we named it iTalk Network. And what it does, it was a platform for the students whereby they can be free to talk about anything through the mic. So you can have interviews, you can have table talks, you can have whatsoever. So I think that year in 2018, it was the year of my transformation, though I got another idea that had to fit at the time, So doing that thing, you need a camera, you need a mic, you need people to, to edit and whatsoever. I'm not really good with editing videos, but I had to think something else. What if I write a proposal, take it to the school? So they can give me what I want. Give me the cameras, give me the, the mics or so I can do this thing.
Yeah.
And the main aim that I went, I said, all right, if I do this, I can be promoted to the school too. So I think it was an opportunity for me with the school to work together.
Yeah.
I didn't know the dean at this time. I didn't know any teacher to go to. So I had to work my head out, get connected to know who can help me this. Until that's when I had to meet the dean of the school. And what surprised me is that when I had to tell him my idea and give him the proposal, what I do, he said, hey, this is a great idea. Let's start even tomorrow. Man, I was so happy. I said yes. Because then one thing I learned from the Chinese, they need people who they have good ideas so that they can make a development and create an impact in the school. So through that, I had a very good relationship with the dean, So whatever he has, he had to check me. Hey, I have this problem, check me. So we had that kind of connection from that. So it was an opportunity for me to use at the time when I was in school. I do graphics. I said, okay, maybe I can do something with the school, create posters, designs, for whatsoever events we have, and that led me to even manage the school social networks. And that led me to get free scholarships. Free scholarships scholarship is a deal. Every year scholarship is the deal, but for my issue is because if you get connected and you get known in school for what you're doing, you get a priority in doing something or getting something in there. So every year when people apply for scholarships, looking at the grades, class attendance, whatsoever, for us, we don't have, they don't have to look all that. They have just to keep a name in it. Because at least this guy is doing something for school, he's doing this, they help you out. And that was a big deal for me. Every year, I don't have to, So from then we started doing these things. We started doing events, getting people together, listening to their stories, share the videos. You know, at least it built something and created an impact and gave us a name in school. So on the year 2019, that's when I came back to do the Schoolbiz thing. So this time in 2019, I came strong. We came strong in what way? We had to redo everything. We had to redo the website. At the same time, we had to do the application. At first, we had the application, but in 2019, we had all two in one. So our plan is this year we need to have a website, and this year we need to have an application. And through that, we started creating an application. We had these competitions called Internet Plus. Internet Plus are the competitions that happens in China every year. They happen once. It's all for the international students. And how it's done, you need a team of 10 people whereby you guys can make a presentation and create a business proposal for the investors who you are pitching on the finals, you know. So on 2019, when these events, when this event came to the school, actually we had a website. We didn't have an application yet, and that didn't give us much to go to the next level because it starts from the school. So the school, when you get selected, you go compete with the other provinces, you know. So it starts from the school. After there, you compete with other universities around the province. Then you go into whole China. It's all for the international students. So I remember for that 2019, we didn't manage to get to the next level. But when we had an application, I mean the mobile app designed, I think we really had much to compete for the other event. So I remember in 2019, 2020, there came other competitions, same competitions. We had to think of trying it again. Yeah. So the last one I did get, so let's try this one. We had 10 strong teams. I can call them strong people. You know, we had this strong team that said, all right, we're going to take this. So we had the pitching at school. And that's when actually I was surprised. In the business school that I was in, we were the only project chose. We were the only project that was chosen to compete for the other competitions. And that gave us a very big push to work so hard so that we can get a recognition. People know what we do. And through that, people can, maybe we can get investors. Because, you know, when we're pitching, there are a lot of investors listening there, you know, they ask questions whatsoever. So we expect getting an investor too, so that they can pin in and we can do much with the money that we got. So it was on 2020 August. That's when we had the final competitions. They happened in this city called Hangzhou. It's in China.
China, yeah.
Yes.
You're my neighbor. My neighbor here, guys.
My God. We had the same people who look alike, but it's just in different countries.
Yeah. Same time zone, you know.
So I remember on 2020, that's when Corona started. It was on around January, February. Things were so hot in China.
It started in your country, yeah.
Yes. Not in my city, but in my
blame
country.
you, by the way. I blame you because you were there.
I didn't bring it though. So I remember since then I had to rush so fast to come back home. You know, because people have been worried, calls and stuff, wanna go back home and stuff. So we had to go back home. But I had few of my team members who remained in China, and those are the people who kept pushing the project to the finals. So from my side, I was working online. So we had this group chats, communicate whatsoever. For the finals, I had my team representing me there, you know. So I remember the event was live, and I was with my phone watching the event from the beginning to the end. And that was the day that I think I didn't sleep because I was so much excited. Because we were among the 8 winners who were on that competition.
Wow.
And
Wow.
that gave me a very, very big push. Because people realized what we're doing, and people realized what we do has an impact to Africa.
It's always good to be
And
acknowledged.
bro, that was I was so much excited, man.
Yeah.
And through that, I think the doors were open for a lot of opportunity coming for us. People want interviews, people want to know what we do, people want to know about the competition, what we want. So it was, those moments where things are trending. It's like you go for the interviews, go here. So, it was.
I saw you a lot back then,
bro.
These guys, celebrity guys,
I was even surprised getting. I was so excited much when I got an interview from BBC.
Yeah.
I think that too kept me. It brought something big and opened doors for more medias to get to know what we do, call us for interviews, So those were the times for making us known, giving us recognition. And it kept us pushing to where we are right now.
Yeah.
So
I want to ask you this question. Before you move forward, I want to ask you this question. I want to catch you a little bit, if you allow me. I want to know, where did this idea come from? That's the first one. Like, why Schoolbiz Network? And the second one, I want you to tell us why the name is Schoolbiz Network. So that's Schoolbiz. What does it mean? School. How did you come up with that? How did you come up with that? Where the idea came from, and when was that? I know that idea came when you were here in Tanzania before you went to China. So how did that idea come to existence, and the Schoolbiz name?
One of the hardest part that I get is looking for names.
Yeah, always.
Bro, looking for names. Because I realized if I'm working with students, I have to get a name that goes with them. So the school is like, school as a school, everybody knows what school is. But for the biz, it had to stand for business. So it's like school business. It's all the business is all about school stuff. That's when the idea arose. So I had to call it Schoolbiz Network. It's a network that brings and connects students and youth and all, so they can do whatever they want to do to make an impact, positive impact. So that was when the word came. Though it took me time to get a name, and it took me time to create a logo. I do graphics. So whatever logo you do doesn't fit. And one thing I learned is that if you have your own project, when it comes to designing a logo whatsoever, give it to somebody else. Because when you do it, you won't see it good. When somebody makes it, at least you can see something in it.
At least,
the logo that we have right now, it's the third logo. We passed 2 different logos, exchanging from year to year. So right now we settled with one logo, and we did it 3 times for 3 years.
Dang.
Different logos.
3 times for 3 years. That's a lot. That's a lot. And where did the idea come from?
Actually, the idea came, as I said, when I started the story, I remember I said it was on the middle of the night before I slept. That's when, things are too quiet, people sleeping, so you have that atmosphere when the brain can think. That's when I thought of why don't you have a community of students whereby they can do whatsoever they want to do, but through that community, people can help them in different challenges that they have. Students need
Exactly.
jobs, students need scholarships, students have
Yeah.
different problems around their society, but through that
Mm.
community, it could be very easy to engage with them.
Yeah.
So I'd
So
think
area.
of an idea.
Yeah.
So
Please.
I had to think of an idea. When you have an idea, you picture it in a big way,
Exactly. Yeah.
and that's what kept me pushing in doing
Mm.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Area today, I was having conversation with Kizwalo. We were having coffee. I don't know if you guys have seen my mom trying coffee latte for the first time. I was actually there with Kizwalo. To lightening up the mood, I'll show this video a little bit later, so that we can lighten up the mood a little bit. But Kizwalo, he actually showed me the application that they're working on, the Schoolbiz application. Guys, this is what we have been talking all the time. You guys will remember, we have Reach here has been working on the one platform, the triangle that is gonna transform Africa in different way. And Kizwalo, what he showed me here today, and I'm gonna need to connect you guys together. I hope Reggie is here today. I'm gonna connect you guys together because Kizwalo, he showed me the Schoolbiz Network application that he's preparing. There's actually a social media whereby all the students, if you guys are students, teachers, or whoever, you can actually have an account. You can actually post if it is a video, if it is, it's kind of like, like Facebook or Twitter. We always wanted to have something of our own as African, like our own platform. So when you have platforms like the one that Kizwalo is creating here, then as African, I mean, once they launch that, we're gonna let you guys know, for you guys to be able to go to open the account, to start using it. These are our own stuff that we can actually use to deliver our message. Because uh, if I post something there, I don't know if Kizwalo is gonna block me or mute me. Like since on my post, no, it's not gonna happen like that because we're Africans and we're working for our people in Africa. Let me ask you this one question, Kizwalo. So how how is it going so far? If you don't mind to share with us a little bit of the how can I say, I don't know the word, a little bit of the positive the positive that has happened ever since you launched Schoolbiz Network up till now. You were trying to bring change in school business, right? And you came up with this
Mm-hmm.
platform, this network. So how the change
Okay.
going? And have you made any change so far?
Actually, change is always there because each and every day we take a step, each and every day is a change.
Mm-hmm.
And since we started, we got different positive achievements.
Mm.
Got nominated, we got awards,
Yeah.
we got interviews with big majors and stuff, so I can get recognition. People can know what we do.
Mm.
We get nominated in different tech programs or tech competitions
Yeah.
in Nigeria and in Kenya. So
Yeah.
that made us
Mm.
realize that we are known for what
Yes.
we do in
Mm.
different countries, you know.
Mm. Mm.
And our plan and our vision is to help students in Africa,
Yeah.
starting from home. I mean, starting
Mm.
from Tanzania,
Mm.
and we really have we can have setbacks,
Yeah.
we can have some failures,
Mm.
and we can have some positive
Mm.
impact too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but our students in Tanzania or in Africa, they
Mm.
have a lot of challenges. There are
Mm.
students who can't study at all because they can't
Mm.
have capital, can they have money for school fees.
Mm.
But they are really, really good. They are really, really good in studying, and they have a very big, high study
Yeah.
capacity. But the only way is they don't have money.
Mm.
There are students who they can't move on in
Mm.
school, so
Mm.
they'll need scholarship, so they can
Mm.
have people who pay for them to study
Yeah.
because
Mm.
they're really doing good in school.
Mm.
There are a lot of people, I mean, a lot of students who were they're done with university, they don't have jobs.
Mm.
We have a very number of people each year in Tanzania who don't have employment. So the number keeps going up. And who is there to help us? We have to come with some solutions, like the application that you go, so they can see how can we help these students, how can we give scholarships, how can we look for jobs for somebody who doesn't have one, how can you have how can you give an opportunity for the students who really want to do that. So that's how we come in. We can have other ideas of solving these problems through the Schoolbiz Network that we have. So we are having a positive impact. People have received it well because people really need a platform whereby if somebody is looking for a scholarship, they need to have a place to go. Where do they have to go? They have to go to the app. They have to go to the Schoolbiz app, because we don't have that in Tanzania. We don't have a platform whereby people can be looking for scholarships. If somebody's looking for information for scholarships, they don't know where to go. Where do we have to go? That's when he brought the application for them. So I really pray that we do big, we do wonders in Africa. And I really get happy when I see somebody achieve something because of the application. That's when you can see the fruits of it. I would really be happy to see somebody has gone to Harvard. Where did he get a scholarship? From the application. At least some positive,
Exactly.
That's what I want to see. I want to see somebody who doesn't go to school, who doesn't have money, is paid for the school through the application. So that's my thinking right now on how we need to help our students. And from where we are right now, I'm really so happy because we're still pushing, not giving up, because we really believe on the dreams and the vision of what we have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what, Kizwalo, what I love about your idea and your platform is that, here in Swahili Nation, our goal and our vision is one Africa. So basically, we are pursuing one Africa because, there's a lot of things that we are missing out. There's a lot of things that we are taking advantage of. And even ourselves, we hate each other, Africans. We kill one another in parts of Africa. And it's bad. So here in Swahili Nation, we just, talk about one Africa, and we want to have one Africa in every way. So what I love about your idea is that it's bringing Africans together. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
it's
you.
A platform whereby it brings African students together in the same place, regardless of your color, regardless of your country, regardless of where you're coming from. It's a place where you can exchange idea with African students, even other students from outside, because we need to be connected. We cannot just be isolated from the rest of the world. And it's incredible that we need to be united in all levels, like in the school business, right? We need to be, connected in a workplaces. We need to be connected in just in village, in towns, like everywhere. And your platform is one of the many many elements out there that are playing a role of uniting, people together. And I think that's what really inspired me. And, I was like, this is something that every single student in Africa should sign up. Every single student in Africa should be there, because this is an African application, an African company that is designed and initiated by African. I would be really sad if I see a lot of people who sign up for this are just other students from outside of the continent, right? But not Africans. I'll be like, come on, guys. This is where we take advantage of our thing. And I want to ask you this question. This is a tricky question. This is a really good question. So a lot of innovators and creators like you from Africa, most of them, they always end up to get how can I say, different opportunities outside of Africa. Like someone like you, you're smart, you're a brilliant man, you get an opportunity, you get an opportunity like to develop what you do have, but outside somewhere else. Like, right? Like, let me very straight for this.
Okay.
So, students like us who we got scholarship, like you went to China, went to South Korea, some people they went to United States. Most of Africans I know that they stay there. Why? The reason is those brilliant people, they always get opportunity there. Like even before they graduate, they get opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
They stay there and they end up working for the American companies or European companies, and basically they end up working for those countries
Mm-hmm.
and try to develop that country, right?
Okay.
It's we call it brain drain, right? I
True.
was really inspired when you moved back to Africa. First of all, you get idea from Africa, and then you went there, and then you came back here. I mean, you developed the idea that you came back here and you continue to establish what you do have. But my question is, I know that you're gonna get opportunities. I know some people have already seen this school biz, and they might be very interested to actually take it away and develop it in any ways. So my question is, what is your plan for that? What would you say if something like that come out? Like
Actually,
basically,
I
if you become a brain drain,
actually
like
can't.
they can give you even passports that okay, take this passport, you can become a British citizen.
I really can't judge the people who do that, but
Yes.
people do that for
Oh,
some reason.
I love that.
Uh, I can say three things.
Mm-hmm.
One, people
Mm-hmm.
can do that to get an experience, so that
Mm-hmm.
after that they can be really, really confident to start their own company.
Mm-hmm.
People do that to get money, because that's a
Exactly.
very big issue. Because someone
Yeah.
cannot have money that have an idea, but when he uh, get a job somewhere else in Kenya or in India or China, they go for
Yeah.
it
Tell
because
me
they're
about
looking
it.
for money.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
three,
Mm.
somebody can do that so they can get an exposure to
Mm.
market their products and
Oh
come
yeah.
back home, be strong.
Mm-hmm.
So for my side,
Mm.
I went there for a different issue. So anybody can have a different reason for doing that. They can be brain drained. It's good,
Mm.
but everybody has
Mm.
the different issue of
Different
doing that.
reason. Yeah.
So for my side, I really wanted my dream to grow. That means we'll be
Yeah.
so hungry to feed it
Mm.
that much so I can keep growing. And going
Mm.
in China gave me an exposure to
Mm.
market myself and brand Schoolbiz Network so that it can
Mm.
get known out there and people can know it in Africa very easily and come back
Mm.
home and do whatever you want to do to make an impact.
Mm.
That was me.
Mm.
So I really did that so that I can prove the world that there is something Africans can do. There is
Yeah.
something Tanzanians can do.
Mm.
So to
And
answer your
and, and
question, I think everybody
yeah.
has a different aspect of doing that.
And I want to appreciate you for representing Africa and even Tanzania as well, because that's basically what you did in China. I remember in that
Yes.
competition, you won, and you sometimes you wear like the T-shirt. I think it was Tanzania national team T-shirt, written Tanzania, like waving the flag. That is something that needs to be
True.
acknowledged and celebrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my question
True.
is this: like, you up to this point, did you or are you receiving any support, from the government? Because this is something that, as you say, it
Mm.
costs a lot of money, it costs a lot of time, and you actually made a lot of, moves by yourself up to this point. So,
Hmm.
is there any support that you have gotten so far from, the government with what you're doing? Even though we don't do it
Actually,
for that, yeah, I just want to
actually,
know.
what I learned
Mm,
for for our industries to
yeah.
get along, you have
Mm,
to do that much so that people can see
mm,
what you do and
mm,
they have to look for you.
mm, yeah.
So in Tanzania, we are under our government organization called COSTECH. It's a
Mm,
science and technology hub or industry that supports all the tech from the government in Tanzania. So that's our umbrella. So we really do much so that they see us and they want to know what we do. That's when you get the attention. So I learned that's how you have to work in here. You're looking for attention, so you have to do much. Make noise. People know what you do. Yeah. Rather than you taking yourself there and say, hey guys, I have this thing, I want to do this, few people understand you.
Actually, you have a point, because we cannot just sit and wait for the government to support us. Because there's a lot of people that have idea and do something. Why don't we step out and do something? Actually, they will see. If they'll be interested, they'll come along and support, right? We cannot just sit back and wait for the support from them. So I think that's really brilliant.
Yeah, I love that. So, but we're getting a lot of support from them, and our ecosystem in technology, we support each other. So we have this ecosystem where people, get to know you, get to know what you do, share ideas, so we're doing good.
Yeah. Let me say this shout out to all the members who are here watching right now. I see Yenatan, I see Sam, I see Tanzan, I see Maria Antoinette. Appreciate you guys. We love you. Appreciate Maria Den, Oden. Appreciate for joining us today. And everybody else, guys. I see Carl Cube, Jeanette, and who else? Sintayehu and others. So I just want to give you guys a chance to, if you have any question to ask, can drop in the comment section. As we continue with this conversation, I'll be asking Mr. Kizwalo here, my brother.
My guy.
So what do you think is missing in education in Africa? Let's say like school, because your platform is Schoolbiz, and you came with this an idea to transform. You obviously saw something that is missing, right? And you try to bring a solution. So maybe we can see it in a different angle. Like, what else do you see missing in African education that your wish is to see a change in that? Because we have this campaign, Proud African, be the change Africa needs, right? And I think this, since you spend a lot of your time in this something called Schoolbiz, I think you must know a lot about education, right? From Asia and now in Africa. So what do you think is missing, and how can we bring about change? How can we be changed?
Actually, from my side, I can say where our generation is going on, we are in a tech world. We are in a world of technology. So that's where we are going right now. And to my side, I can say we are missing a lot of idealists like me who can create apps to solve problems so that we can move to somewhere else and simplify and help and make an impact to our students here. Because if you see America, if you see, Asia, they have a lot of applications, they have a lot of good tech that help them to do whatsoever that they seem it's a problem to them. For Tanzania, we're just growing. We haven't get there. So we need more people, we need more tech like us who can come in, create ideas for education so they can make a change. There are schools that don't have teachers whatsoever. I have a girl who created a system to tutor. So such kind of ideas, we need them so that we can make an education kind of easy. Instead of going to school, we can have easy ways and different aspects or different ideas to study. So I think we miss ideas and people, tech guys, so that they can do more for our industry, education.
Do you think we, for example, you as well, right? You were there for a long time. This idea is something that you had for so long, and you got discovered, I think, back in the days, and right now people, they know you because of all the interviews and everything. But do you think the reason why we don't see a lot of people because of the opportunities like that maybe we have a lot of people who have those ideas, who have all these great ideas, but they're not yet discovered? and so we don't know what is going on. Do you think
Actually,
that's the reason? Yeah.
the reason is people have different reasons of doing that. We have people
Yeah.
who have ideas,
Uh,
but they're afraid to go inside the market and shout.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We have people who have ideas,
Mm,
but they claim that they don't have funds.
mm, mm,
So they are too lazy to look for solutions to
yeah.
get them funded so that they can do something to make more money.
Mm, mm, mm,
And I think that's a problem because in our country people think of money first.
yeah.
So even if somebody has an idea and get an opportunity somewhere in a bank, they
Mm,
go for it
mm,
so they can get money.
yeah.
And people volunteer these days is people don't volunteer that much because it's a free
Mm,
job, no money, and people are looking for money.
yeah.
And this was
Yeah.
even a problem for me working when I was in there because
Mm,
getting a team, a very right team to work with, took me
yeah.
time.
Mm,
Because when you want to work with somebody, he is really, really good. And most I really wanted to work with Tanzanians because the idea was, all right, if we're done in school, we go back home, we continue doing what we do. Rather than
yeah.
working with somebody in Ghana, in Nigeria, then when you guys graduate whatsoever, everybody moves their ways and it's very hard to work.
Mm, yeah.
But my country people,
Mm,
it was so hard because somebody can be
mm.
thinking, how much are you paying me for doing this thing? You know, somebody don't see the vision. Somebody sees money.
Mm,
It's like, all right, I'm doing this. How much are you paying me? It's like, so that's what you want, guys. So it was so tough. So
yeah.
I think people fail because of that.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm. Yeah. I gotta you reminded me something very interesting, about like people like who you're trying to work with, some of them, for me, I want to shout out to my people here in Swahili Nation, One Africa, because I think I have great minds, Africans who are willing, to give everything like 24/7, and I don't pay them, yeah, literally, like they don't get a single penny, maybe because I don't pay myself either. There's nothing to be paid for, right? So everybody knows if I'm joining this, I'm just going there to volunteer and work for passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is what it's a big challenge. Like, hear me out, Kizwalo. In Africa,
Okay.
I've met people with great ideas, like you, great
Sure.
ideas, great initiatives. But the only problem always has been money, and I feel like that is one angle that other people, like Westerners and Asians, they've always been able to take advantage of that and support. And for this, I'm not criticizing them. Like you said before, I'm not criticizing because if, for me, like me, if I have money right now and I see that you have a great idea, Kizwalo, that I can invest and actually at the end of the day get something out of it from
Mm-hmm.
your idea, I will do that because
Sure.
I have a plan of money and I want to get something out of what you're doing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we stay here and then we judge because of that. But my concern all the time, I was even having this conversation with my mama, and we're talking about that you have this great idea and you obviously need investors. For example, we have Rich here in our family is building Triangle software. He needs like funds. He needs people that they can support. This person, like, you reach the point where you have money, like someone is putting money on the table. Not because you need money, you're selling the idea, but because you want that idea to go out there, right? And you don't see the
Mm-hmm.
way through because maybe you need a lot of billions of money and you don't have anything. What are you gonna do? So a lot of people, it's true that they end up giving it away because of those three reasons you mentioned, or I mean the other two, that okay,
Mm-hmm.
I want people to get this and all those stuff. So I think the big challenge that we have in Africa, and I think we need to solve, is we need people who will start invest in the ideas, right? We start invest in the initiative like the one you are taking and support, because at the end of the day, this is something good for the continent, for the country, right? And if we have those people, if we acknowledge each other, right, and if we lift each other's up, right, if I lift you up, then you're not gonna need to go to someone there to seek for support and for help because you have your people back home who are supporting you.
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense?
True. You're right.
Basically, yeah. that's
Africa.
pretty much that's pretty much what I want to say.
Proud Africa.
Yeah, proud African. Chrissy Etienne, she's saying great initiative and vision, Kizwalo. Africa
I
celebrates and
appreciate, brother.
supports. You're bound to grow big.
I appreciate, brother. I received that.
That's a sister right there, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Pai say, yeah, where is the moderator pay? Pai is the moderator here, so it's asking for the. My brother, I appreciate. Thank you for the service. Thank you for your service. That's what we tell soldiers when they come back from the battleground. Tanzan, she says, great program, brother Mika and Kizwalo continue to inspire our people. Appreciate Tanzan, that is sister as well. Yenatan is saying, salam all. I am zoomed out today, so SNN is a great and needed fresh air right about now. Appreciate, man. I love that. I love that, my brother Yenatan. Let me see here. Let me see more comments here. I cannot see here from the who else I have. Oh yeah, that's pretty much. All right, guys. So okay, I have one question here. Somebody sent to me through the WhatsApp. As we continue with this conversation, let me ask a little bit. Someone say the question, and okay, maybe it's not a question. Say the question on education must be based on what we teach our children, knowing that a lot of the education we received were based on lies and very negative for Africa. For example, we cannot teach democracy in its present form because it is based on white supremacy and cannot work on certain cultures the same way. What do you say about that comment?
Can you repeat that?
All right, I will go again. Just a second, let me connect this. Yeah. All right. This person say, oh, wait. Let me, I think it will be easy for me to put here on the screen for you to see.
Okay.
Let me do this. You just see it. Nah, come on. Now, here is not enough. Let me show in the comment here. Even here is not coming on, but you can maybe here. You see this one? That's the comment right there.
Okay.
So I'll read it again. It says, the question on education must be based on what we teach our children, knowing that a lot of education we receive were based on lies and very negative for Africa. For example, we cannot teach democracy in its present form because it is based on white supremacy and cannot work on certain cultures the same way. What would you say about that?
Actually, much more how we have to change this is educate more and more students in our present ways. Because if people have been doing it in a negative way back in the times, that means this time you have to do much. Everybody has to be doing education so that they all can be because not all the teachings, all the education they get goes off just like that. So we have to really try our best to educate in a modern way with these modern ideas, so that slow by slow the old ideas vanish. I think that's how I can keep it to my side.
Exactly. I agree, and I think this is very brilliant comment from Headley Melina. That's the WhatsApp group that we have of One Africa movement. I really love what he said. I think it's the time to really stick with our with our babies. For example, the thing about democracy, he said, it's true. Like most of us, we only know democracy in the way that the US has defined democracy, right? But the way, Mama, usiku mwema, good night. The way that you have democracy in the US is not the same way that you're gonna have in Africa, because it's two different cultures, two different environment, two different leadership, two different challenges, two different, you know, everything is is different. So we need to figure out the way that uh, like democracy is gonna work for us. I think the same thing in education as well. We need to figure out the way that this education is actually going to benefit us and actually preserve our heritage and our cultures that we have, and not really transform to the patterns. I'm using the scripture there, the patterns of their form of education, if you understand what I mean. So, where do you see Schoolbiz in 5 years, 10 years?
Actually, I really love thinking that, because in 5 years, I think we have this very, very big community of students that support, help each other, and we helping them in one another, making an impact and changing Africa. So that's my head right now, thinking out loud right now. Okay, 5 years, you have this big picture that you're helping a lot of students in Africa.
Yeah. It's going to come to pass, man. I know you're working hard 24/7, and that's in a moment it will happen.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Yeah, let me ask you this. Right now, currently, what do you need? What is that thing you need? The challenges that you're facing right now. Yeah, like right now, would you mind sharing with us the challenges you're facing right now, and what do you need?
Actually, I can try to say two. Cause the first, my challenge is getting the right team to work with. Because sometimes, as I said before, you really want to work with somebody, but somebody expects something first, rather than going with the vision and the dreams. Exactly. And the second challenge I get is the funds. Because sometimes it's so tricky getting funds in here, because you don't know how to reach the government, because each year we really have this budget for the tech industry, so we have money for supporting these startups. Sometimes there may be competition whatsoever, but getting them sometimes it's a very, very challenging issue. So I'm not really talking for myself. I'm really sure a lot of other people, they really, really need money to push what they have, but they can't rely on themselves, so they really have to look for funds. And how can they get funds? Sometimes funds are really tricky to get. So I think that can be the second challenge that I have.
Yeah, indeed. No, man, is this what we were actually talking about in here, man? Like, man, this thing called money. It's always a challenge. Like,
yeah, you can't live without money, man.
It's crazy. And God, the way he works, it's crazy, because God, the way he works, like most of people out there, you'll find people with brilliant ideas, but they don't have money, and people with money and they don't have ideas. Some of them, not all of them. So I think there's a reason why there's all these two different categories, right? So that if you have an idea, I have money, I can actually invest on that, and we can actually work something out together. You know what I'm saying? It's investment. It's investment on the things that we are creating and we're laying down. So yeah, I really want to know if you guys have any question for Mr. Kizwalo here, and if you want to know anything from him, please let us know. Oh, Kizwalo, are you married? Do you have a wife?
No, but I'm in a relationship.
You're in a relationship. Oh man, I didn't know about that. Look at you, man. This guy, this is a faithful guy right here.
I'm married. I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm good.
Well, congratulations, man. I'll be waiting for the wedding card. You know what I'm saying? um, Meda Fisehaya say, proud to be Eritrean, proud to be Africa. That's beautiful. Good job, brothers. Tanzan, she says, teach children the African values of respect, community, and responsibility. That's beautiful right there. I love that one. Marriott, she says, so if I get it right, this app will connect students to people that can fund.
What?
The question is right here. Let me put here on the screen.
Well, if I get it right, this app will connect students to what I can say, you can get connected to with the people who can do that, because we have a community. Because how it works is, I'm looking for a job. When you have we have different, you have a lot of people in there. I wanna go. I really wanna. You can look for people who, you know. I wanna go this place. I wanna go to Vodacom offices. I wanna know somebody in somewhere. I need this connection. Somebody can help out, because I'm sure with that kind of community, people have different connections. People have different ideas. People can have different ways of giving you jobs and so on. We can be helping the people in there too. When we have jobs and opportunities, we share them. So if you can connect with students too, you can create groups. You can get people in there. I don't know. Depends, because we have the students, for the community, have the people, and it's up to you guys to see how can you connect, how can you do, or how do you need whatever you wanna have inside the community.
So is the application already on Android and Apple Store?
Actually, the Android, we have the update already in the Android for the App Store. We were uploading the application today. I think we are on the reviews right now. So this night or tomorrow, it will be online for everybody to download it. We have the new upgrade, the update coming up. So stay tuned.
I cannot wait. As I told you, I want to be the first one to download from the Apple Store. I know you'll be the first. You'll be the first. I want to upload. So guys, if you have the link of the Android, I think you can share with me in the private chat. You know, we have a private chat here, Mr. Kizwalo, and I can share with the people here. If you have the Android.
If you need an application, go to the App Store, go to the Android, just write Schoolbiz or Schoolbiz App. It will be just in there.
Schoolbiz App. All right, guys, you can go ahead and do that and support. And this is kind of like how it looks like. And, you know, I cannot wait for me to have mine as well, you know, to open my account there. Let me take this out a little quick. Yeah, let me go here. Yeah, Kizwalo,
my guy,
you are a brilliant man, you know, and I'm having. It's a privilege to meet you, because I met you today for the first time.
I'm really happy being in here.
Yeah,
being one of the proud African.
Yes, come on, man. You are an African, and you know, we're proud to have you, man. Africa is proud to have you. If you never heard that before, let me tell you that one Africa is proud to have people like you. And you're doing an amazing work. So, you know, we love that. We have known each other for quite a while, like 3 years maybe, when you were in China and when I was in South Korea. And that's when we got connected. I remember I was the first one to text you. I remember I saw, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you correct me if I'm wrong. I remember I saw you, I saw that, I think it was like, I saw the Schoolbiz Network Instagram, and I saw big moves that you're doing, and I was like, you know, I gotta shout out to my brother. So I DM you, if I'm not mistaken, that, hey brother, I love what you do,
and sing a Tanzanian out there, so it was very easy to connect. You know, when you're out
exactly
there, my country people, so it's like, my man.
Yeah. Let me actually see that. I think I can see that comment if it's gonna still there. I need to see that if I can see like exactly message that I sent to you. Let me see. No, it was not in Schoolbiz. Let me go, guys. Yeah, you can follow the actually Instagram And the channels that Schoolbiz Network they do have, please go and check it out. It's amazing, guys. You will love the quality and the work that he's doing. And that's another thing that I love about you, is that I mean, the quality of the work that you're doing. Oh, no, I got mistaken. I was not the first one to text you. You texted me first.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And I think from here, that's when we started to connect. You say this, proud of what you're doing out there, brother. Keep up flying the flag. Tuwakilishe vyema. That was the only thing you said.
I think I saw what you do with, I really love people who are patriots in other people's country, African kind of culture, Tanzanian kind of culture, getting there, pushing Tanzania to get somewhere, I really love this so much, man.
Yeah.
Nice thing you're doing.
That's, man, like, I think we're just, I don't know, like there's this passion in us, and I can see that, in you, and I think that's why we connected very well, of just wanting to, make the Africa better, African better. And, you do the way that you do, I'm doing the way that I do. And then later we found out that we have some common friends. It's crazy that we never knew each other before, but we find out that we have common friends. Ngenya, and other guys, we realized that, and realized that also you have been in my hometown, like come from that side. It's crazy that the world is so connected. And today we met for the first time. You met my mom. We had a beautiful, wonderful time. So here to lighting up the mood. to lighting up the mood, let me show you this video of my mom trying coffee latte for the first time. This is me and Kizwalo. We are there together, and we were trying to convince our mama to actually try coffee. But now she's like, I don't want to try coffee. Why should I try coffee? I mean, she drank coffee before, but this was coffee latte, right? She was a little bit skeptical, and here she was trying. So let me show you guys here a video a little bit to lighten up the mood, and then we'll move on with our conversation and heading towards the end. If you'll allow me, Kizwalo, let me show this for a second.
All right.
I need to lighten up the mood a little bit. You guys, you might have seen this. Sometimes we get too serious here in Swahili Nation, so try to. Mama, just testing coffee latte for the first time. He says it's awful. Wow, I can read this. You're trying coffee for the first time. Anyways, that was a beautiful connect, Kizwalo.
My guy.
I'm heading towards the end, and since this is the conversation, it's not an interview. I want to know from you. If you got any question for me, go ahead and shoot it out. This is not an interview; it's a conversation. So, anything that you got in your mind, shoot it out.
For me?
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, thank you guys. Actually, it's really fun having you guys around. Thank you for the talk. Thank you for all the people who are looking at me right now. Shout out to everybody right now. It was a fun session. I really liked it, and I really, really enjoy because I expect people learning something from me, and I really love learning from you guys. So, I think it's an opportunity getting to know you guys, link up, connect. Getting connected because proud Africans, we really make a change, make an impact in Africa. We have a lot to do. So we have to step up together, hold hands, So I really appreciate you guys for watching, looking, listening at me, taking your time, missing
Mm.
dinner or lunch,
Mm.
whatsoever you guys times out there. So yeah, thank you.
Mm.
I'm Kizwalo Simbila. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Appreciate. I know this is not gonna be the last time. We're gonna have more conversation. You're welcome here anytime. And as I share with you before, even if there's more logistic to what you're doing and you want to share with us, you're always welcome to share. This platform is not my platform; is Africa's platform. So as long as you're an African and you got something you want to share, this platform is for everyone, Kizwalo. So I welcome you, my brother, here again and again and again. And this is just the first conversation. We're gonna have more to come. But yes, appreciate my brother. I love you, and this has
Thanks a lot.
been amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate my brother. Appreciate. Yeah, guys. So I'm letting go my brother here right now, Mr. Kizwalo, and this was such an amazing conversation that I had with my brother. Let me connect here my light a little quick, guys. Okay. This was such a beautiful conversation with my brother here. And we're going to have more conversations like this. You guys are not ready for what is coming. And pretty much every single Monday, this is my show, so I need to advertise my show. We're gonna have, and the same thing goes all the other shows. Today, what's the day of today? Man, I even forgot the day. Today is Monday, so yesterday was Sunday. We had here Mwenda Tez talking about the hidden hand, everything about politics in Africa. So if you guys haven't seen, you missed that conversation, please go and check that conversation. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we're gonna have Tanzan here. She'll be talking about some really, really amazing stuff. One of her main topic that she's trying to cover is about the African traditions. And tomorrow basically we're going to be dealing with polygamy. So I just say this so that you guys may be able to come here. The topic is African marriage. Was polygamy a part of African culture? Should we preserve it or abandon it? Right? And there's few points that she'll be trying to look at, and is how was polygamy practiced in Africa culture and how prevalent was it? What were the benefits of drawbacks of polygamy? Can polygamy work in modern times? Should we legalize it? So all those stuff, I think they're very unique conversation to have, because this is something that is going on in Africa. And I mean, it would be amazing for you guys to step in, to come, to have this conversation from tomorrow, 9 p.m., and to just get to know about that, to raise your point, to raise your view about polygamy. Do you think it's something that we should preserve, or do you think polygamy is undervalue women? Whatever that you think out there, I think it will be amazing to come and to talk. Tanzan, she'll be here hosting us tomorrow. Tuesday. Wednesday, we have His Excellence. We have the Professor Ezra. He's talking about education in 21st century. Today, our conversation was like education. So tomorrow, on Wednesday, Professor Ezra will be here talking about that. And I think on Tuesday, Tanzan will let you guys know in detail what specific points that Professor Ezra will be sharing with us on Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to be having Dr. Ebenezer. He's talking about potential in Africa, everything about innovation, everything about opportunities in Africa, entrepreneurship. That is on Thursday. You can join here. It's going to be an amazing conversation from 9 p.m. Friday, we're having a weekly recap show. His Excellence Pastor Ezra will be here to do just recaps. So all of us, you guys, you have to come and join and just talk about everything that has happened throughout the week, the videos that we uploaded here in Swahili Nation and so on. On Saturday, we're going to have our brother Big E right here. He's here in the room. Appreciate, brother. Love you. He'll be here talking about diaspora talks. And one of the things that I think last week he was talking about, he was actually defining what's the meaning of diaspora. Even myself, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know the way that Biggie, he actually explained the meaning of diaspora, the historical content, where it come from and where it's going. It incredible. So if you haven't seen that show, please go and check it out. You get to understand the meaning of diaspora if you don't know the meaning of it. Historical content, you know what I'm saying? And I think one of the things that we'll be discussing on that is also figuring out the way to reduce the gap between diaspora and local people in Africa, because there's a little bit of distance, to be honest, like a little bit of distance when diaspora coming back home. There's a little bit of distance. So we want to bridge that gap by having this conversation, diaspora talk. It doesn't mean that if you're not diaspora, you cannot join. No, come and join and contribute. We talk. We're talking about Africans, but also we don't want to forget diaspora, which is the very important group in our fights for One Africa. And on Sunday, Mwenda the hidden hand, and basically it's about politics and everything that is going on in Africa. It's very interesting conversation. And one thing as hosts that we are trying to do, we are trying to bring out our best. We are trying to prepare ourselves. Like I just told you, the topic for tomorrow and different points that Tanzania will be talking about. It takes time to prepare for that. And our people, our hosts, they're preparing so hard every single week for that. And I appreciate for those who are always coming here to support. It's amazing. We are trying to bring this to another level. Before it was just me hosting, but now we have a lot of people hosting, and that's incredible and that's amazing, because it's kind of like you feel the energy and you feel the activeness that we're having in here. But also I have a really, really huge surprise to tell you guys today, right? All these it's just a little bit of announcement and advertise what our people are doing. You know what I'm saying? We're having announcements here. So let me share with you something here. This is very important. Let me share with you right now. Where was that? Where's that? It's right here. Just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Just 1 second. 1 second. Go. 1 second. Where is it? Where are you? Come on. Where's this guy? Where's this guy? Okay, he's here. All right. I got a surprise for you guys. I know I didn't even announce beforehand that we're gonna be having these shows, but guys, we're back more than ever before. Every single day we are live here on Swahili Nation. Our dream is to have 24/7 live stream, right? So this is not the end. And the hosts that we're having right now, they're not the only hosts that we'll be having, but we're gonna have a lot of them. I know right now from 9 p.m. every shows have been covered already, but now we're looking forward to have different kind of shows, you know what I'm saying, in different days. And I cannot wait to have that. And let me show you here. I'm just about to announce. Yeah, you sure? Okay. I'm about to announce a new show here. They have all kind of shows in all different stuff. So, okay. So from this Thursday at 6 p.m., we are having Swahili session. Sure. All right. This is, to be honest, guys, this is something that we have received criticism for a long time. Some people, they're always saying that if you guys, you're calling yourself Swahili Nation, why you're not using Swahili as an African language? Because we always promote African languages, right? We want to be able to communicate with one another in Swahili language, in whatever, Amharic, in the local languages, right? In what is that language in? I don't know why it's right now. Igbo, all right. In Luganda, is it Luganda? Yeah, in Rwandese language, you know what I'm saying? All those languages, want to be able to communicate with that, to connect our people. And so this Thursday, for the very first time, guys, in Swahili Nation, this Thursday at 6 p.m. EAT, we are opening up with the Swahili session. But this will be the Swahili session. Everything, all conversation will be in Swahili from 6 p.m. And why we are doing this? Because we want to bring the audience from the Swahili region, and especially there, I'm talking about, the country Tanzania, I'm talking about Kenya, I'm talking about some other parts that are speaking Swahili. We have a lot of people that they don't want to join because they don't understand what we are talking about. They don't understand our conversation. And to be honest, guys, to be very honest with you, like people, they're not really interested in One Africa. Even where I am, they're not interested in that. So it's always bothering me that I see that, oh, if my own people, they're not interested in this, what can I do to change that? What can we do to change that? So for the very first time this Thursday, 6 p.m., we are bringing an African session, and our host for that African session will be Mr. Paul Justin here. Paul Justin, he is a university student at the University of Dar es Salaam. He's studying journalism, so he's a journalist professionally. He has already done a couple works in the television stations here in Tanzania as well. He's doing some of the work in the university, right? They have their own radio shows and television stations. So he's a journalist professionally, and he's still studying, and he has been working with me for a long time behind the scene. You guys have never seen him. There's a lot of people working with me behind the scene. But this guy has been working, and he's been here most of the time. He's been watching. We've been working. If you guys have seen the video I uploaded from the University of Dar es Salaam, it was this guy. This guy was there. He took it, and he's actually working on another show, very interesting show that will come here in Swahili Nation. The show will be in English again, but it's very, very interesting show. He's preparing right now. It's going to come. Let's just spoil it, right? All right. I'm so excited for this. So my brother will be here on Thursday, start that session, Swahili session. Everything will be in Swahili language. He'll have his own show. And so if you're interested in that, you can come and join. All right. If you know someone who, they want to join, please, you can share. I'll be sharing this picture very soon for you guys. You can share everywhere you can, just to share with everybody. We are taking one step at a time. Every single day from 9 p.m., the shows have been taken from Monday to another Monday. So right now, we're moving to 6. So we're having this Swahili session on Thursday at 6 p.m. So he'll be here on 6 all the way to 8 or 8:30. He'll be done so that he may leave like 30 minutes for the next session on Thursday. Next session will be Dr. Ebenezer, right? From 9, we'll have that. We are coming with different initiatives. So, guys, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. We're going to have an amazing stuff here. We're going to have people from West Africa. We're going to have people from Southern Africa. We already have that. From Northern Africa. We're going to have people coming here, host the shows. You know what I'm saying? I always say that this is not my platform. It's your platform. It's African platform. And we want to bring that energy from everywhere. And I'm very excited for this session. Personally, I'm very, very, very excited for this session. And hopefully, in the days to come, we'll have more people involved. We'll have more people coming here and just, bring about change, about technology, about the languages, about the economy and everything. That's a big announcement. Guys, if you're joining right now, I really appreciate. Don't forget to use Super Chat. You can join as a member and become a member of this family to support. You can support through Patreon. I think the link is in the comment section. It's all the way on the top. So you can support however you want to support, to support the work that we are doing right here. Once again, I want to take this moment to appreciate Kizwalo. Mr. Kizwalo was here. If you're late, please go back and check it out, the conversation that I had with him. It's very interesting. The shows on Monday, I'll have different conversation with different brilliant people. Here, as I'm saying, next week on Monday, I might have another conversation with one of the brilliant men. Guys, this is the brilliant man, another brilliant man. Someone who actually came up with something. Again, it's about technology. He actually created a platform that right now, as I'm saying, he's launching. He already launched, here in Africa. He launched, I think, in Tanzania, in Ghana, in Rwanda, in Kenya, in Uganda, all those 5 countries. And he's still going to other different African countries. But also he went to the UK because he started there, and he went to the US to launch there. He started there. This man is an African. And he launched something very beautiful for money sending money. So if you are in the US right now and UK, you can actually send money to all these countries I mentioned, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Ghana, and other countries. You guys will get to know more in that conversation. You can actually send, guys, let me say this, forget about MoneyGram. Forget about Western Union. This is the game changer. This is the platform that have been created by an African. And you can use it. And the price that I think I'll ask this question again because it's not expensive. You can download the app for free. It's not expensive at all. It doesn't cost you a thing. You use it, you send money. If you're from the UK, you want to send to Africa, just send. If you're from the US, you want to send to Africa, just send. This is going to transform. And you guys will get to see that guy, that person. Brilliant man. He even had a TED Talk. He was invited in TED Talk to give a talk in TED Talk. I'm going to be having a conversation. So I'm not going to tell you who is this guy because I want to save that for the next week. Hey, okay, you guys, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Let me talk to all the hosts. If you guys are watching here, Biggie, Tanzan, His Excellence Ezra, Professor Ezra, Mwendates, if you guys are watching, I'm coming for you. This is the competition, all right? This is the I'm coming for you. This is my show. I'm advertising my show, all right? I'm loving this. Yeah, so next week we'll have that. And then after that, we might have another conversation. After that, we'll have another conversation. So let this be encouragement. Biggie, let this encourage you because I'm coming after you. All right, I'm coming after you. I just hope this competition, it will be in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Biggie, I'm doing this. Biggie on which day? What was the day? On Saturday in his show, he brought somebody. I was listening and I just loved it. He brought somebody. It was an amazing conversation. They were talking about diaspora, somebody that I never heard before, but it was a brilliant conversation. I was like, man, I envy you, Biggie. I envy you that conversation you had and that person you had. And I brought mine today, Mr. Kizwalo. And I'm going to bring another one next week. And I'm coming for you all. I'm coming for all the hosts in Swahili Nation, One Africa. And we'll see how this will go. Let's see. Coming for you all. Yeah, I'm loving this. You ready? He says you're ready. Let me bring you in. If you're in the place where you can talk, we can connect a little bit about this, all right? Because I want to explain this to everybody. I was about to send this message in the group for you guys. Yes, I'm coming for you. That's the link right there. Guys, if you want to join for a little bit, exactly. Can come here and share a little bit about the interview we talked about, if there's anything to share. But yes, this is beautiful. Competition is always a good thing. You know, let me wait for Biggie. I'll tell him what is in my mind right now. If you guys are waiting for me to promote your shows, of course I'll do that because it's, you know, it's One Africa. But you guys, right now, these are your shows. You know what I'm saying? These are your shows. So I'm looking at you and I'm like, okay, I got some challenge because it's different when you're doing alone and you're doing with a lot of people. Biggie, I mean, he's having an amazing show. And imagine if, like, on Saturday on Biggie, you see, like, there's a lot of people watching the show. And then you're doing another day, you see, like, there's only one person is watching the show. How would you feel? Well, you got to figure out why Biggie is having a lot of people watching and why I don't have. And that's why right now we have different hosts, because if I'm just doing alone, I'm not going to improve. I'm not going to see where I need to improve. So I haven't been here when they were hosting, but I was listening. I was in the background all the time because I'm learning. I'm actually learning from these brilliant mindsets, from these brilliant people, and I want to grow. So I'm looking at them, I'm listening to them, and I'm like, okay, I see your move, Biggie. I'm going to come with my move and extra move, you know what I'm saying? We have Justin Aloj. Justin Aloj, what's up, my brother? Where are you calling from?
My brother, when did Justin become a boy?
Who? Wait. Okay, you and I are a brother. This is Justin Oluch. Hello. Oh, I hear a little baby right now.
Yes.
Where are you calling from, my sister?
Nairobi, Kenya.
Nairobi, Kenya. Come on, man. Come on. That's my home right there. How is Kenya?
Kenya is good.
Yeah. I'm gonna come there. I'm gonna come there very soon.
You are welcome.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I mean, it's my first time to see you here. I know that you have been here before in different show, but it's my first time to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, just.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you have anything to contribute? Go ahead, please. Justin, I
Yeah,
also really hope you join the conversation on Thursday, 9 p.m. the Swahili session.
I will.
Yeah, I mean 6 p.m. That would be amazing just to have, different people just talking in Swahili, and the room will be open for anyone to join, and we just speak to people. Greet a little
Yeah.
one for me.
Huh?
Greet the little one for me. What is her name or his name?
His name is Lagzen.
Lagzan?
Lagzen Kilan.
Lagzan Killers. Wow. How old
Yeah.
is she?
It's a boy, not a girl.
It's my first time to hear that name.
Yeah, he's 8 months old.
8 months. Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations. Man, I love babies. I wish I had mine here. Even when I get my baby, I'll be hosting here with
Baba.
my baby. It'd be really cute.
Huh?
I'm saying, even when I have my baby, I'll be hosting here with my baby. Otherwise, if my wife says no, then I'm not going to do anything. But I'd love to host with my baby here.
It's something to feel proud of, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Something. I mean, imagine having mini Mika. No, I don't know if that's a good
Hmm.
thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, appreciate Justin.
Yeah, thank
All right. Then I will let you go, and then I see Biggie. He's right here. I'll bring him in. But I really appreciate for joining
you.
me today. Thank you so
Hmm.
much. See you
Hmm.
around. Hey, Biggie, what's up, my brother?
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening again to you, my brother. It's been a great show. I've been watching it on the side. At the same time, I might miss some few information out there, but the key
Mhm,
points that has been put, checked out the website, and
mhm.
it's really cool, man. It's just like again, man. It's just we're attracting more people and getting
Yeah,
to go forward, and a lot of action. I mean. Even the show more than the 24 hours pick that we did picked some time for the 24 hours, but still
mhm.
having this different topics every day is just amazing, and it's very phenomenal. People
Yeah,
that join and comment, and specifically BJ Riggs, she's still online. I really
mhm,
appreciate for you coming up on Diaspora Day. My
mhm.
on my panel. I really appreciated it. Enlightened a lot of things. The more I watch it, the more I was looking into few gaps, if I have any gaps.
Yeah,
Really, these shows are very important for all
mhm.
Africans, and participate and getting ready to compete. The competition is good because
Yeah,
the more content, the good presentation, then we'll let the audience vote.
mhm. Yes, yes.
And we let the family vote.
Like, yeah, we'll let the family, and then we can have a little bit of awards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the year, who was the best host in 2022? I
Hey,
don't
I
know
think
what I don't know
I
what you
think
think, Vicky, but I know who is the winner. I don't know. I know who is
oh
the
my
winner.
God, excluding you, excluding you.
I'm gonna be there. I need that award too. I need that award.
All right, we're gonna bring it on then. We're gonna bring it on. It's all right. We'll have
you
that
know,
competition, no problem. Like, it's
Biggie,
getting the content put together.
yeah. You know what I'm really excited for, and that's why right now I brought in the journalist. For that session, journalist, he's not just gonna be there for Swahili session, but also he's gonna be there for us. because if you have a background in journalism, then God bless you among the hosts and people who will be hosting in the future as well. But if you don't have, then you have someone who is professional at what he does, right? Someone who can actually give us a tips. So I'm actually even thinking about that we'll have sessions and meetings us, and we'll get to hear different tips of hosting a show. When you host show, what kind of things that you need to consider, what things are very important. That's why we're bringing in the journalists. And this guy, I mean, there's a lot of things that will come along with him, and I think we will all get to learn from his expertise, and just like the way we learn from each other. That's one thing. Another thing is that having different hosts, it gives us opportunity to refresh our mind. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're hosting today and you know that most of you guys are busy with work, busy with family, but you know that my show is on Saturday, so you'll always be there on Saturday. Some other days you might not be able to make it there, but you have a long time to actually prepare and get ready for your show on that day. And another thing, this competition or challenging one another, we have to push ourselves to become the best versions of ourselves, right? Seeing you, how you host your show, how you carry your show on Saturday inspired me. Like seeing everybody that has done shows, in this past week, it really, it inspired me. And, I was like, you know what? I got to step up my games. You know what I'm saying? I cannot just be there all the time, because I'm looking at people, are doing amazing. I need to do amazing too. You need to do amazing. So it kind of like bring this motivation between ourselves that, hey, I need to step up. I need to make sure that, people are coming in my show. So I need to advertise. I need to invite people. I need to figure out different ways that I can bring more people here, because that's the only thing, right? People will come here and see you talking, and they will either decide to stay or they decide to leave. So how can I make those people who come here stay and not leave? You know what I'm saying? So I think this is going to be really beautiful in a long term and a long run. And I'm just very excited. And as I say, competition is on. My brother. Bring it
on. It's on. Actually, Sam brought up a subject on, I think that was on my show too. He commented that we need to have something that's going to be touching emotionally, something that is really all of us can contribute out of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sam. I know he's online, and he was saying we need to have really something that matters and is emotional. And that these kind of subjects, all the subjects that we have really are a concern, and they are really something that moves you, So far we're good on the content that we're presenting. There's a variety of things that we focus, but at the same time, there's a few things that we want to touch. We're still going to have to be in touch with the actual reality that we have on the ground, going with a few things that have been changing and stuff like that. These are information because we're trying to stay away a little bit of the politics. But again, we live in it. It's not information that we created. It's just posted there. It was available. So these kind of topic also can enhance on every factor. Tanzania shows, it can be on Professor Israel show, Ebenezer show. We can have some of the events that's going on. Like on a Friday, we can bring different things that's been happening, because the world keeps going. There's a lot of things that's changing, and people sometimes, they want to say something about it, and they will go through the show. Our show need to change dynamically with the conversation, which it does, but there's certain exception that we don't go in detail, because it will cause a few conflict. But again, when it comes to the African information, we have information that's out there by made by Africans, and like there was the other show, our brother that has the African news and everything else, is being posted, and there's a few things that we can really narrate. And then you're gonna have Wengale that's gonna be talking about the update. She's wonderful, And you know, even topics that she brings in there, we can talk
Yeah.
about it, you know, because
Exactly.
it's ours. We already have that information. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that will engage more because definitely we're trying to get out of the uh,
Yeah.
tribalism,
Mm-hmm.
religions, and stuff differences, and how to embrace all these things together. Because tribal, as it is, you know, it's been given to us by the West. You know, it's a Western definition to divide us, and it's very easy. You know, oh, they're very tribal. I,
Yeah.
I want to refuse to call it tribal because this is a seed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a human being that replicated in that same region over and over. So you just pass him like a tribe. Basically, you are literally erasing his heritage and his being. You know, we got to embrace all of that. We call it neged. You know, it's
Yeah.
your seed, your African, and embrace each other's neged. That will enhance more because we're not going to use the Western definition of tribe, you know,
Yeah.
because they look at, like I explained, diaspora, the same thing with tribe. Tribal, when it comes, it's like, no, these are nations, you know, and they left the nation now to the actual country as a nation. But these are nations that put the nation together, that held it together. You cannot live without one nation from the other because we are nations. There's a seed, there's a birth that has been going over and over and over 1,000 years, you know, and now you just kind of call them tribe. I don't think so because they went through their own process. They have governors, they had kings, they had princesses, prince that went through that bloodline. You know, so calling them just tribe in Africa, I think is really negative for me. So that's why I'm trying to bring this new knowledge and embrace our nations. They're not tribes; they're nations. They have cultures, they have a way of life, they have different religion. Okay, so they really represent as a nation. It's not, don't look at it from Tanzania being as a nation. That nation is built out of different nations inside. So we have to start respecting ourselves as nations within.
Yeah.
Our conversation got to change in order to make change. So when we talk about nation inside a nation, it's not anymore. It's not tribal. Tribal is being given to us to put us down. It's like a bunch of guys put together. No, they're deeper than that. They built that. They're the fabric of what you call, let's say, example, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Nigeria. They're the fabric. So we just embrace it as being tribe. So always tribe became negative. If you really hear about tribe, oh, nobody want to entertain it because there's always tribal issue. That's how they want to end it. But they are nations. These are nations.
Let me tell you, Biggie, I don't want you to spoil that. You save these for the show, and I just have to stop you right there because you started a whole new topic, and I see you're taking over my show, Biggie. This is my show, all right. This is my show. I don't appreciate you coming here and taking over my show. This is not right.
I just put fire to the competition.
You just took over. You know, just listening. No. This is a competition. Get out of my show, brother. Out of your own show.
Oh my God, Rico. It's awesome. It's awesome. You know. So we just want to make sure we are one anyway. Our goal is to be one. Everybody is one as Africans. That's right. That's right. I'll leave it to you now. Israel's going. It's going on the side.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The heat.
One thing though, I'll tell you,
You
what I
keep taking my
experienced.
show, my brother.
Yeah, no, one key thing that I experienced is that on all the shows, for me personally,
Okay, not
when
this
you
again. Dr. K is here. No, Dr. K. Man, I'm not gonna leave right now.
Dr. K,
Wow, this is what I was afraid of, because I'm not gonna leave here. I'm gonna put Dr. K. Okay, I respect Dr. K. Dr. K. I'll give you 1 minute. One
now he's
minute.
gonna steal my show. He's gonna steal my
And I'm
show.
kicking you guys out.
Oh wow, yeah. Thank you very much for having me over here today. I really appreciate it, and shout out to the whole Swahili Nation and One Africa Nation. It's kind of funny. I think sometimes we just build on each other. Like the successes of the previous person, and then we just kind of put that unity that can easily be demonstrated. For example, I remember last 2 weeks ago, I was in this channel and I was speaking to Pastor Ezra, and I was saying, hey, we need to have this Pan-African nation whereby we have a multimedia network. Then he tells me, hey, we're working with Wongel Zelalem, and we're actually opening up that news network. And I was like, what? The same thing I was saying, you guys were already working on it in the background. And to me, I just find that beautiful, because that's the bridge to Africa. Yeah. Having Afro-centric news. By Afro-centric, we just simply mean African-centered. Because right now, I'm going to share it later, but I'm making a video about the situation with Ukraine. And let's say right now, something which I have been wondering, there's a massive, massive drought in northeast Kenya, Somalia, and Ethiopia, South Ethiopia, those parts. And no one is talking about this. So I really want us to be able to really do some research and see if there's any ways that we can help. Because, this is our people, Kenya, Somalia, Ethiopia. These are all our people right now. Yeah. And, what made me sad is I saw a report which by DW News, he basically said that there was a promised amount of food that was supposed to go to Somalia. In fact, it was even on the ships. However, it was diverted back to Ukraine. And you see, the situation right now, it's not really being covered by the news. So I've actually just finished editing a news report on this thing. So I'll share it to you on WhatsApp, and maybe you can share it also here.
Yeah,
because
if you
this
mind,
is
share it. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Our people should not be starving in this situation. And the thing is, the Western media is not covering it at all. So it's up to us as African people to be here for our people. But yeah, also, how was Ethiopia? How was how was the land of...
I'm not having this conversation right now, guys. I'm not. I'm just not. Look, I'm not doing this. All right, I'm not doing this in my show. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm refusing it. No, I'm not. Okay, let me share a little bit, just a little bit, and then you guys, man. All right. First of all, that was an amazing contribution, Dr. K. And it's good that you took initiative, and I can't wait for that video and to share with our family as well. Because this is how we change our country and our countries and our continent. Some other people will just sit there and they'll be like, "Why Swahili Nation? They're not covering this news. This is happening. That is happening." But you took initiative and actually make a news and actually share with us. So it's up to us to share. If we don't share, we are to blame. But it's amazing, because even me myself, I didn't know that something like that is happening. But after hearing this from you, I'll get a chance to go and to check it out, and we can share that video, and then maybe we can have that conversation, in the days to come, because we are having live stream here every single day, and sometimes we can just have special shows. We have like regular shows at 9 p.m. so we're not gonna change that, but special shows we can always have. Like, we can always come here at 6 p.m. and just have whatever, something that is going on anytime, any day, apart from that, the live show time. So I appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
Ethiopia was amazing. It was good. I think today I just shared the last video, like some of the unseen footage from Ethiopia. And I think that it was kind of like me summarize all the trip and everything, like today. Some of the videos I haven't even shared them, but I think this is where I'm gonna maybe I will start. But Ethiopia was beautiful. I went like in different places. I met different people, in different nations. I met inside there, and it was just beautiful. It was really beautiful. The people, the culture. I didn't have any negative experience in Ethiopia for almost 2 months. I didn't have any negative experience. I want to say that again. 2 months, I didn't have any negative experience, and not because I was in a hotel all the time. No, I went to the street, I went to the hood, I went to everywhere. I met with everybody, people who know me, people who don't know me, and sometimes I realize that we like we it just depends on how we see it and how we put ourselves. It's like if today I go to the countryside and act like a city man, of course I'm going to have a lot of problems, I'm going to have a lot of issues. But if I go in the countryside and be a bushman, right, relate to those people who are there, right, be like them, be one of them, man, I'm going to see nothing but love. We are the only one that we always put this limit and this wall between us and ourselves. Like I go somewhere and I kind of feel inferior on my own, or I go somewhere I kind of feel like, oh, this is not what I should be. This is not what I should be eating. This is not where I should sit. No, but I go there, eat what they eat, except alcohol. I didn't drink that. We ate raw fish. It was amazing, incredible. You see, everybody's happy. I danced the dances. It was amazing. We had this one thing when I went to Bali. It was it was really hard to eat for the first time. What's the name of that, Biggie? It looks like ugali. It has like honey on top. And
Momo. Is it Momo?
Yes.
No.
Momo.
I think that's the name. Yeah. I had a whole series of that. It was really hard to eat that thing, but I enjoyed it. I had an amazing time, and I think you only get you only get a good reaction if you react good. You know what I'm saying? And you get a bad reaction if you react bad.
I have a question. Did you try kitfo in Ethiopia?
Yeah, kitfo. That was kitfo. That was kitfo. That was that.
Right.
That was that. Yeah, that was that. It was really hard to eat that thing, but I loved it. At the end of the day, just trying it, and it was beautiful. But I had like maybe 2 spoons. That's it.
Yeah, usually you eat it with spoon and then eat a little bit of injera. Oh yeah, and they use
oh yeah,
horn. They use a horn spoon. Horn.
Oh
spoon
yeah,
made out of horn.
Yeah, I
but
forgot this. I forgot this, Dr. K. Jonathan just reminded me. So, of course, I'm Ethiopian right now. I have my Ethiopian name called Haile Jesus, but also I helped building the church there, one of the oldest church in Gonda. I hope you saw that. You saw that.
Yeah. Great video.
Interesting part about that church, they only reconstruct it in 21 years. And when I was there, it was the day that they were reconstructing. So right now, they're no longer doing it. Like they will do it after 20 years later. But I was there at the very exact time, and they were building it, and I participated. I did that.
That's amazing. That memory is just there forever.
All right.
Wow. What's the name given to you when you?
Haile Jesus, I think.
Haile Jesus. Actually, I gave that name to myself. I just asked, Haile, I think it's power, and then Jesus, like the power of God, power of Jesus. So I took that, and that's because my best friend, the Nigerian guy, his name is God's power. So I was like, what's the meaning of this? And I got Haile Jesus. I wanted to have something unique, and I've been saying Haile Jesus in my life ever since I got back from Ethiopia.
Yep, that's Haile Jesus. It is. It is.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Everywhere I will go, I mean, every African country I go, I'll find the local name there. I'm coming to Kenya one day, Dr. K. I'll find a name there in Kenya, and everywhere else. I think I'll have so many names. Yeah, of course. And I did
But
not follow.
what would
Guys,
what again, Mika? What you did,
yeah.
what you showed, you went into some trenches for it, and when I saw you working with everybody on that church, it was amazing. You were not there just to have
Yeah.
documentation, but you were out there working with
Uh,
everybody. I
uh,
found it very amazing. I mean,
yeah.
it's something that I see a natural African man that's gonna
Uh,
get involved, whether it's sure or not. It just put your hand there and get dirty and get things done. I think that
yeah.
that really highlighted on who you are. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
you don't mind getting dirty. You understand? And
Mm-hmm.
it was awesome. I think that part. And in fact, wifey said, said, "Oh my God, he's fixing the church." She watches the show.
Mm.
She's
It's
in
amazing.
Ethiopian.
Eh?
She's in Ethiopia now.
Ah, she's in Ethiopia. Oh
Yeah,
man.
she's in Ethiopia.
Man, I miss mama, man. You know, that's my
Yeah,
favorite
no.
mama.
Hmm.
Man, now you're tempting
And
me, man. I'm gonna take a
go
flight
back
right now.
again. Oh,
I'm gonna take a
no,
flight
they
right now.
really time to go in there. I believe me, there's a lot of things that she wants to go and explore,
I,
and at the
I
same
wanna
time,
be a
she
tour
wants.
guide for her.
Yep, there you go.
I'll be there, I'll be like, hey, my name is Haile Jesus. Welcome to the land of Ethiopia.
Then Ethiopia. It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, let me shout out to Dr. K. Dr. K, this is Dr. K's channel, I believe. Dr. K, I think this will be a nice opportunity to know from you what exactly are you covering in your channel? Which direction are you going? Dr. K, are you there? Hello? You're muted. Oh, maybe it's gone already.
Kayazora.
Yeah.
Kayzoria.
Kaizori. Yeah, I even wanted to know the meaning of that and what it's
Right.
covering.
I was just about to ask him that.
Yeah, yeah. But yes, guys, if you're here, please go check it out. Check it out. I think they'll have a live stream, soon. Go check it out. And it's my first time actually to see, so I don't really know what Dr. K is talking about. But he was here, but he is gone. I would love to know that. But hopefully, I will know very soon. And yeah, go check it out and yeah, enjoy. For today, Biggie, can I kindly, end here and tell you that I'm excited for your show and for all the shows that are coming tomorrow. Tanzan, she's gonna having an amazing show about polygamy. So guys, please come and check it out. This is gonna be an interesting show.
That's going to be very interesting, I think, for
Yeah.
what we have. Definitely. Definitely.
It'll be very interesting. Yeah. So I appreciate you for stepping here, and once again, I appreciate Kizwalo for this conversation. These are African mindsets, and that's why there's this campaign #Proud African. So here in my show, I bring a lot of proud African here, and we can learn from one another, and yeah. But I'll consider what you said, Biggie. I think this award thing and honoring, I'll consider what you say. I'll consider what you say. I'll give you some time because I think it'll be not fair if I compete as well with you guys, and I've been hosting this for a long time. So let me give you guys a little bit of time, and
Yeah.
let me draw myself from that cycle. But you guys will have at the end of the year, we'll have something. I'm already thinking about something special to award you guys for your hostility. So let this word go everywhere, Biggie.
Absolutely. Yeah, go on your Facebook, go on your everything you got, communicate this information. It's One
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
It's not just about subscribers only, but the participation, being
Exactly.
able to really get
Mm.
involved in
Yeah.
African affair. So
Mm.
subscribe, and as well, don't forget to like, because
Mm.
I have to go back myself. Put my likes once you're on the show. So
Yeah.
please do that. And
Oh,
everybody else, thank you, Mika, for having me. And great show as usual. And I don't want to miss any bit of it, even though I get busy. But you're making Jedi, and as well have some time for that, because
yeah.
you have to put some time.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thank
On my
you. My
side.
greetings. My greetings to Mama.
Yep.
I cannot. I know she's having an amazing time there. So my greetings to her, and I'll be texting you guys in the group soon.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
I love you, brother. Thank you.
A prayer
Oh
on your
yeah, yeah,
side.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I will do. Okay, let me do it right now. All right. Well, God, thank you for this conversation today. We had very spontaneous talk, constructive conversation with my brother Kizwalo, and then we had our sister Justine here, and Biggie and Dr. K. Um, I thank you for what is happening in Africa through this platform right here. I thank you for people that you raised to stand for Africa and with Africa. Africa is a beautiful land that you've given us, and we are responsible. We are to protect, we are to cherish, we are to even be proud of who we are, where we're coming from, and what we do have. So help us to continue to be faithful with the small things we have, so that even when you lift us up to a new dimension, we'll continue to be faithful even then. Thank you. I give you praise. Even for the show for tomorrow with Tanzan, we bring that in your hands. Um, in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Appreciate,
Thank you,
brother.
Mika.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's a wrap for me.
Yeah, yeah. Get on your show, brother. This is my
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Get off my show. I love it.
They say, don't tell your enemy to plan. You're not my enemy, but you're my competitor.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
appreciate
for Marie Antoinette, Kaku, and Kuku, and that's Dr. Sadaka, and those of you who need the prayer, I pray for you,
Yeah.
Mika, and in the name of Xavier, you all be
Mm,
blessed, and
mm,
may He bless you and shower you with all His
mm. Amen.
love.
Mm, mm.
That's what we fight for love and
Yeah.
peace.
Mm, mm.
Peace
Amen.
be upon all of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Amen.
right.
Amen.
Amen, amen, amen. I'll see you,
Okay.
Mika.
See you, my brother. I'll
All
see
right.
you
All right. Thank you.
there. Guys, I appreciate you for joining my show today. I need to wrap it up alone because Biggie, he came to my show. I invited him, by the way, to be fair. But it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, this is beautiful. I really had an amazing time. I think this excitement, it's been a long time, and the brothers that we have been having them and sisters hosting our shows, um, we depend one another. I think they're bringing that out of me at this point, so it's beautiful. Uh, thank you, Sam, again for being very faithful member. Even though I blocked you a couple times before, you are a good brother. Maria Antoinette, I love you, my sister. Keep fighting. Keep hanging in there. And we are still praying behind the scenes, and here on the screen as well. Um, yeah. Actually, we always say that keep hanging there. No, I'm saying don't hang in there. Don't hang in there. Don't hang in there. All right. Don't get hang in there. Just, anyways. Yeah. We're with you. We're with you. Um, yeah, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate for today. It's beautiful. Oh, I love my mom. Yeah, man, that it's so sad that my mom, she's leaving tomorrow. As I'm saying right now, she slept. So tomorrow, yeah, it's sad. She's leaving, and yeah, I'm gonna miss her. But I cannot wait to share with you the conversation. I had an amazing conversation with her. First time, me and mom, I was asking her uncomfortable question, like asking her about uh, who does she want me to marry? And I was asking her like, what if she's someone not from Tanzania? What if it's someone not from Africa? What if someone not from like all those kind of questions? You know what I'm saying? So this video, I'm still editing it. I can release anytime. This is gonna be very interesting. It was an amazing conversation. My mom, she's very honest. So it's beautiful. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I appreciate that's my end from me. I love you, and keep subscribing, keep supporting, keep standing with us. If you see there's somewhere not right, you can always come up with the solutions. Just like Dr. K here today, he came up with an amazing solution he'll be sharing with me, and as well I share with you guys his YouTube channel. I think we'll have him here another day, tell us a little bit about what he's talking about in his channel. So go and listen and be involved. And that's what I always say when I introduce or when I promote different people, that go and see, listen, and check it out. And if it's something that you're interested in, go join, subscribe and support. That's what we can do. We need the platforms where we can have our people as well. So please go and support. Anyways, guys, that's it from me. Thank you.